Hey everyone, welcome to the Financial Nutrition. We are really thrilled to have you on board. So let me show you how you can build your financial nutrition with the ideal budget toolkit. So in the first step here, you'll find everything you need to get started. This section includes detailed instructions on how to effectively use our toolkit so you can start budgeting. Okay, so you can see from here, you can actually change all these numbers, this amount, and you can start budgeting, saving right away. Moving on to our ideal budget calculator. Okay, so this is the calculator that we are talking about, and the tool is designed to simplify your budgeting process. Just like, for example, enter say 3,000 for your salary after deduction of CPF. Okay, as you can see, just take note what happens when I press enter. Okay, it will actually automatically be input there as well. So income, let's say 3,000, and once you select your budgeting rule, 70, 20, and 10%, which you can also change, so don't worry. Our guide will help you to choose the right budgeting rule. The calculator then works its magic, showing you exactly how much to allocate, okay, towards your needs, wants, and saving. It goes even further, providing estimates for essential expenses. For example, over here, okay, your needs, your savings. So it breaks it down for you, so you know how much you'll be spending on. It's easy that way, straightforward. Okay, and lastly, if you go down, you'll be able to see, like, if you save 10% or invest 10% of your income monthly, which is about $300. Okay, it will show you the annual return of 2.55, 7.5 to 10, and how much you'll get in 10, 20, and 30 years. Okay, so it's very straightforward, it's very simple. It's a very easy tool to use that we have already prepared for you. Moving on to the next step, this is an example. So if you go to the planner, this is where you'll be using it. This is actually a monthly planner. Okay, so you can plan your budget, how much you're going to use, and everything else. Firstly, over here, so you can use this for reference later on when you are doing your tracker. Okay, so for every part, we actually prepared examples so that you can actually see how to use it. Okay, so you can actually take a look and play around with this. It's very straightforward for you to use it. Okay, so the tracker first, it's one of the important ones that you want to use, because if you don't start planning, you don't start budgeting, then your financial health will be affected a lot over the years to come. So from here, starting with small steps, doing all this tracking every single month or probably every single day, putting in whatever that you are spending on, it helps really a lot by making sure that your financial health is in check every single month. So at least you know how much you have to save, how much left to spend, and how much you left to spend for the needs as well. So on top of here, if you change any of these numbers here, it will also reflect over here. Okay, so you play around, check it out. This is each of the month that you can use, so it's easy. That way you can always use it every single year without worrying if you actually completed the whole year. Okay, so moving on to the next tracker, which is what we have called Savings Builder. Okay, so for the Savings Builder, starting from the first step, which is the emergency fund, like what we're gonna share with you inside our bundle, it will actually talk about how much you should be saving for emergency fund. So therefore, over here it says 3 to 6 months of expenses or 3 to 6 months of your monthly salary. Okay, so you just change, if your monthly salary is about 3,000, then put it accordingly, and will actually show you. So this is how you can actually track every single month by putting in, and it will tell you how much is left to save. So this is actually very easy to use as well. So this is an example. So this is where you'll be using it. So for the savings tracker, this is also a tool that's similarly like the emergency fund, but sometimes you want to save up for something. Like, for example, this is a saving for house deposit. Could be saving for a car, could be saving for something for wedding. So you can actually put the amount, and then it will actually tell you how much. So for example, if you were to change this to say 17,000 instead, 1 2 3, okay, what happens is that it will automatically change here. Okay, and whatever that you have input here, it will reflect as well. So you say how much percentage of completion, how much it's safe, and how much it's left. Okay, so this is a very straightforward, same thing. It functions about similar as the budget tracker, so it's easy for you to go to use it straightforward. Okay, And last but not least, it's not just that, we are providing you as well a couple of other stuff. So you, inside the bundle kit, there's a couple more other things that you can actually use. So for example, you'll be able to see that how to budget your money. Okay, so you'll be able to see why we're using the 50 30 20% rule, some explanation for you to understand. Okay, and then there will be a couple of stuff like a monthly salary worksheet where you can use, to be able to track and to see your monthly income, how much you're going to use for needs and what. If you're a pen and paper kind of person, and this is what we always use for our videos, so you might probably know how to use it because we're going to show you a lot in our videos on TikTok and Instagram. Okay, and we also provide you like savings builder, which you can actually use if you're the pen and paper kind of person as well. Savings goal tracker, same thing. It's the same as the Excel sheet, but this is the paper version, worksheet version. And finally, okay, so over here, it actually shows you a couple of stuff. This is our checklist that you can actually make use of. So inside the bundle, you will able to see this as well. So we'll talk about insurance, budgeting, we'll talk about emergency funds, being debt free, investment in retirement savings, and everything else along the line of financial health. Again, lastly, we also provide you like a snowball strategy for debt. So how you want to repay back your debt, and being able to make sure that you are able to pay entirely your debt. So there's also a tracker for it. This can be used for paper and pen as well. So we are looking forward for you to be able to use this. And wishing all the best, and hope that you enjoy using our trackers. See you soon.